How do you end friendship in a positive way? Just let the friendships wither. You don't need to formally end it with words. There is no need for a dramatic exit. You just let it fade away. Respond less and less. Never issue an invitation and decline all theirs. If they ask, it's simple. Life has taken you in a different direction. I wish I knew the answer to this. I've got a friend who I have given a lot of time to over the years, but it's really one-sided. She is desperate to be my friend and I don't find her good company. I would love to end the friendship, but I don't know how to without being a total arsehole. I'm the one no one wants to be friends with. I prefer kind but direct. Nothing worse than when I text someone and they respond, OMG. Sorry. Been busy. Been too long. Sure. We'll hang out sometime. Lunch Monday? Sure. Then act bored and disinterested when there. I like, hey, nice to hear from you. Unfortunately, I've been pretty busy with XYZ, so we won't have much time to hang out anymore. Best breakup I ever had. 10 years old on the playground. Went to hang out with my friend. She got called over by the popular girls and she looked at me apologetically. I looked back at her and smiled because I understood. We were off in different directions, but we had great memories, no hard feelings. We are not friends anymore. Laughing face. Unfortunately, I think there's always a chance someone is going to feel hurt, but you can't be responsible for their feelings. If they ask for an explanation, just be honest. You've naturally drifted apart over time. It may not be well received, but you can't control how people react to you. Just be kind and honest, but maybe not too honest. You don't have to say that you don't like hanging out or dislike their personalities. It's normal to drift apart from people you don't naturally click with. Just get busy. Life will take you into a new direction and them too. Be nice, don't worry about saying anything. I've been in this situation and I just let those friendships die out on their own. I stopped reaching out to them and declined a few invitations, and now I never hear from them. It only took a few months. I recently went through this. My friendship was very one-sided, and once I set boundaries it led to fights. I tried to communicate and work it out, but this person has few friendships for a reason. Some folks are highly selective and have few friendships because of this, which is fine. She is just an asshole and people get tired. As someone who has had the confrontations, don't unless it escalates there. It's just unnecessary drama. I would remove myself. Stop going certain places. Stop reaching out. And just be polite, but remove yourself. They don't deserve someone that doesn't want to be in their life, just as you don't deserve people you don't want in yours. Remove yourself slowly and without confrontation as possible. If it gets there, be honest. I have cut out 3 toxic friendships. 2 with a confrontation and the other one by removing myself. The confrontations happened because I didn't leave sooner and finally stood up for myself. That culminated in an explosion. People that want to abuse and use you are always surprised when you take a stand, and always have nothing to say or play the victim. Not worth it. The venting was great, but not worth the energy. The one I removed myself from was because she was an asshole and she was really needy. She was controlling in her romantic relationships, and once that ended she projected it on me, and that did not fly. After a fight and a very ugly comment she made, I didn't argue again. I just left. I removed her and she started to reach out to people and my friends, and I ended up telling her that I no longer wished to be friends with her. I was exhausted and she needed therapy. It made me feel bad, but the peace I felt when she departed my life was worth it. I told her I wished her well, as long as it was away from me. Just fall off the face of the earth, but just slightly shy of ghosting. Only reply no to invites. Respond with minimal effort to any messages. Obviously stop inviting them. The friendship will end without you having to do anything. You don't. Ending a friendship is hard. You need to face it or ghost them. No offense to you, I just don't feel we vibe well. Just ease out of it. I started working seriously, and just lost my friends. Honestly, adults have to maintain friends. It's so hard breaking up with people that we aren't romantically involved with. There really isn't a "we have to talk" line you can use with friends that is automatically accepted. Friendships that are not kept usually fade and wither like a rose in the middle of the desert. It's okay not want to put the effort in anymore. People come into our lives for a reason. We often don't know what the reason is, but they're there just the same. The reason is only known afterwards. They helped me through a difficult part of my life. They showed me the ropes. They showed me what a real friend looks like, etc. It's best to keep the memories. And perhaps one day in your life you will need them. If you want distance from them, due to the fact they become a toxic influence on your life, then that's no longer a friend. That's not likely to change. Create distance. Discover a new hobby. Take up dancing. Write a book. Anything that conveys that you really don't have much room for them in your life. I don't think there is such a thing as ending a friendship in a positive way. What usually happens is it ends in a bitter note or someone just disappears. I recommend the second. Stop replying to messages, commenting on posts, refuse invitations to hang out 'cause you're busy, etc. Then you'll stop thinking about each other so much. Just like you have other people in your life, they have others in their lives too. As soon as you don't interact with them as much, they won't really think about the lack of interactions with you. This is bitter in a way, but it's better than having the guilt of making them feel bad when you exit. Best thing is, years later when you do cross paths again, there won't be any hard feelings. You both will be different people and will be able to have a friendly conversation again as old friends. Based on my own friendships, I don't know how your relationships are with them, but if they're anything like mine, everything will be okay. Just because you are not compatible as people doesn't mean they are a bad person. Tell them you had fun and you appreciate your time together, but ultimately you are just too different and it's time for you to move on. It's best to just tell them straight up. Ghosting is cruel, and doing a slow fade is even worse. Why ditch this person after 4 years? Will they get you into trouble or something?
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Aircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.